Welcome to Have You Read It, the channel where we bring books to life, one summary at a time. Today we're tackling Fei-Fei Li's The Worlds I See, a memoir that intertwines her personal journey with the explosive growth of artificial intelligence. This isn't just a dry recounting of technical achievements, it's a deeply personal story of immigration, family, and the pursuit of a scientific dream against incredible odds. Get ready for a rich, multi-layered narrative that spans continents and decades. We're going to explore Fei-Fei Li's extraordinary life and the profound impact she's had on the field of AI. Expect this episode to run well over an hour. There's a lot to unpack. We begin in Washington, D.C., June 26, 2018. Fei-Fei Li, a lifelong academic, is on her way to testify before the House Committee on Science, Space, and Technology about artificial intelligence. The scene is set. The stark, monumental architecture of the Capitol contrasts sharply with the familiar California landscapes she's used to. This juxtaposition immediately highlights the tension between the world of cutting-edge technology and the established power structures of government. Her anxiety is palpable. The red-eye flight, lack of sleep, and constant rehearsal of her testimony amplify her apprehension about this career-defining moment. The narrative then flashes back to her childhood in Chengdu, China. The stark contrast between her upbringing and her current trajectory as a leading AI scientist is immediately established. The city of Chengdu, a blend of ancient heritage and Soviet-style urban planning, is vividly described, a world of concentric rings, uniform buildings, and the ever-present fog. Her childhood is framed by the contrasting personalities of her parents, her playful, inventive, and utterly unserious father, and her fiercely intelligent and restless mother, whose dreams were thwarted by the Cultural Revolution. The author masterfully portrays the unique bond between her parents, their shared defiance of societal expectations, and their unconventional parenting style, which emphasized independent thinking and self-driven pursuits over conformity. This early childhood was pivotal in shaping Fei-Fei Li's deep curiosity and insatiable urge to explore beyond her horizons. Family trips to the countryside with her father nurtured her love for nature and fostered an insatiable curiosity. Meanwhile, her mother, despite facing significant societal obstacles, instilled in Fei-Fei a love of literature and a belief in the power of her own intellect. This is where we get an early glimpse into her character, her resilience, and her fierce independence. The year 1989 marks a turning point. Her father moves to America, ostensibly to seek better opportunities, leaving Fei-Fei and her mother behind. This period of separation is poignantly described, illustrating the anxieties and uncertainties of adolescence, exacerbated by the challenges of navigating a single-parent household and the prolonged delay in joining her father in America. This period is especially interesting, as Fei-Fei describes a significant slump in her academic performance, particularly in physics. She attributes this slump to the emotional toll of her father's absence and her mother's declining health. However, she powerfully describes how she overcomes this hurdle, rediscovering her love for physics through remembering her father's enthusiasm and finding a new romance in the subject itself, and regaining her academic prowess. This section really highlights her remarkable resilience and her ability to find inspiration and strength in the most difficult circumstances. Finally, in 1992, Fei-Fei, her mother, and her father are reunited in the United States, settling in Parsippany, New Jersey. The culture shock is palpable as she contrasts the dense, vibrant energy of Chengdu with the spacious, somewhat sterile environment of suburban America. The family struggles financially, taking on various menial jobs to make ends meet. Fei-Fei's experiences navigating the American school system as an ESL student are also vividly depicted, highlighting the challenges of language barriers and cultural differences. Despite these hardships, Fei-Fei perseveres, finding solace in books and her growing passion for physics. The author's description of her struggles is both relatable and inspirational, underscoring her ability to adapt to new environments and challenges. The sources then shifts focus to the history of artificial intelligence, tracing its evolution from its inception in the 1950s to its recent explosive growth. Fei-Fei Li expertly weaves this historical narrative into her personal story, connecting her academic pursuits with the broader context of AI's development. The early days of AI research, characterized by ambitious yet often overly simplistic assumptions about the nature of intelligence, are contrasted with the more nuanced and data-driven approaches that have emerged in recent years. The reader learns about key figures in the field, including Alan Turing, John McCarthy, Marvin Minsky, and others, and how their work shaped the trajectory of AI research. This provides important context to Fei-Fei Li's later contributions to the field. The discussion of machine learning is particularly fascinating, tracing its development from its early, often overlooked beginnings to its recent resurgence, spurred by advances in computing power and the availability of massive data sets. The sources details the contributions of key researchers, including Frank Rosenblatt, David Hubel, Torsten Wiesel, Geoffrey Hinton, and Jan LeCun, and how their work led to breakthroughs in neural networks and backpropagation. The sources further explains how these technical advances intersect with Fei-Fei Li's personal story, illuminating the connections between her academic pursuits and the broader scientific context of AI's evolution. The reader begins to understand how her own work would fit into this broader narrative. Fei-Fei Li's undergraduate years at Princeton University are presented as a pivotal time, where she grapples with the choice between pursuing her passion for physics and the practical realities of securing a stable career. The sources discusses her deep connection with Mr. Sabella, her high school math teacher, who becomes a mentor and confidant, providing her with crucial support and guidance during this period. The sources highlights the strong bond and mutual respect that developed between them, underscoring the importance of mentorship in Fei-Fei Li's life. This relationship is explored at length, providing a touching example of the human connections that underpin Fei-Fei Li's scientific journey. Fei-Fei Li's decision to pursue graduate studies in a joint program at Caltech, blending neuroscience with computer vision, marks another significant turning point. She describes her encounters with her advisors, Pietro Perona and Christoph Koch, vividly portraying their contrasting personalities and their shared enthusiasm for interdisciplinary research. This demonstrates her growing confidence and her desire to explore the boundaries between different scientific fields. This section emphasizes the pivotal role of mentorship and collaboration in her research endeavors. Her summer research at UC Berkeley is detailed. This was a pivotal experience, exposing her to the emerging field of computational neuroscience and cementing her passion for research. She describes the project's challenges and triumphs, emphasizing the collaborative spirit and the thrill of scientific discovery. This chapter highlights her early immersion in groundbreaking research. The sources then explores the evolution of her career further, emphasizing the importance of her research on visual perception. Fei-Fei Li's doctoral work at Caltech revolves around the concept of visual categorization and its implications for artificial intelligence. She highlights the work of Anne Treisman, Simon Thorpe, and Irving Biederman, discussing how their research challenged and expanded conventional understandings of human visual perception. She emphasizes the importance of understanding how humans perceive the world to guide the development of artificial intelligence systems. This section showcases her mastery of the subject and her ability to synthesize diverse research findings into a cohesive framework. The narrative then focuses on the central role of data in machine learning and its significance in her work. She describes her pivotal encounter with Biederman's estimate of 30,000 object categories as a foundational concept for understanding the visual world. This estimate became a driving force behind her subsequent work on ImageNet. This is where the narrative focuses on the development of ImageNet. The sources explains how the project began, her initial challenges in finding support for such an ambitious undertaking, and how she gradually assembled a team of collaborators. The narrative highlights the contributions of Jia Deng, her graduate student, who played a crucial role in both the creation and the later impact of ImageNet. This section details the logistical challenges and triumphs of building ImageNet, emphasizing the collaborative spirit and the sheer scale of the project. The ImageNet Large Scale Visual Recognition Challenge (ILSVRC) is introduced. This annual competition became a key driver of progress in computer vision. Fei-Fei describes the initial skepticism surrounding ImageNet, the challenges of designing the competition, and the surprisingly incremental results of the first few years. This section focuses on the impact of ImageNet, its role in driving progress in computer vision, and the challenges in designing a large-scale competition. The year 2012 marks a turning point, with the emergence of AlexNet, a convolutional neural network that dramatically outperformed all previous entries in the ILSVRC. Fei-Fei recounts the excitement and surprise surrounding this breakthrough, explaining the role of technological advances, particularly the availability of powerful GPUs, in making this achievement possible. This section emphasizes the significance of AlexNet and its implications for the field of computer vision. The sources goes on to explore the implications of this breakthrough for the broader field of artificial intelligence, discussing the rise of deep learning and its impact on various industries. The sources discusses Fei-Fei's transition to Google Cloud as chief scientist of AI. This provided her with a unique vantage point to observe the rapid growth and widespread adoption of AI across various sectors. She reflects on the ethical considerations surrounding the use of AI, highlighting the challenges of bias, transparency, and accountability in this rapidly evolving technological landscape. This section underscores her insights into the wider impact of AI. This includes discussion of the ethical implications of using AI in sectors like healthcare and the tech industry's responsibility towards the wider society. Fei-Fei's experiences highlight the importance of human-centered AI. This is described as a pivotal concept that would increasingly drive her subsequent work and inspire the creation of Stanford's Institute for Human-Centered Artificial Intelligence, HAI. The sources details her advocacy for fairness, accountability, and transparency in AI, her efforts to address bias in algorithms and datasets, and her commitment to fostering diversity and inclusion in the field. This section emphasizes Fei-Fei's commitment to developing and promoting human-centered AI. The narrative highlights the creation of Stanford HAI and the development of the National Research Cloud, NRC, as tangible efforts to promote equitable access to AI resources. These projects illustrate her vision for making AI research more accessible and promoting ethical considerations in its development and deployment. The sources emphasizes the importance of collaboration and the need for interdisciplinary approaches to address the ethical challenges posed by AI. The concluding sections of the sources discuss Fei-Fei's ongoing commitment to promoting ethical and responsible AI development. She reflects on the transformative power of AI, its potential to improve human lives, and the need to approach its development with careful consideration of its societal impact. The sources concludes with her vision for the future of AI, emphasizing the importance of human-centered approaches and the need for continued exploration and innovation in the field. Fei-Fei advocates for a more collaborative and interdisciplinary approach to AI research, highlighting the importance of ethical considerations and the need to ensure that AI benefits all of humanity. Thanks for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you never miss our next book dive.